I'm live right now, but yes, I will need my car. I am going to the gym. If not, I will use your car. I do not mind. Okay. Love you. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. That was interesting and a little weird. Okay. First off, if you're on Instagram, can you tell me if it's weird? Oh, Carrie, I think you're on Instagram, Carrie, aren't you? Can you tell me if the what is that called? The what is this called? The audio, is the audio okay? Because last time I went live on Instagram, it was freaking weird. So I want to make sure it was good. And is the video okay on Instagram? I'm trying it a different way. So sorry if there's technical difficulties. I think it's hilarious too that wait. I want to make sure we're good. Okay. So let me know about that. It is blurred background. Is the background blurred or everything blurred? We're good. Sounds and looks good here. Okay, cool. What I don't like is that I can't see. Okay, we're just going to try it. So anyways, so it is the Hay House card deck subscription box. Came in last night. Super duper freaking excited about this. So if you don't know this, like, oh my God. So Hay House, which is like the spiritual wheelhouse for all tarot, oracle cards, and freaking spiritual books, they have this freaking card deck subscription box. Before I tell you guys about this, I just want to tell you guys, I'm not an affiliate. I don't get anything for this. So it's not like I'm trying to sell you anything, but this is a box that comes in. I think it's like every couple of months, and it's only like, I think $25 or something. And I'm going to show you what I got because I got 3 freaking card decks. So first off, tell me which one is your favorite out of these. The Ancient Stones by Rebecca Campbell. This is a new release. It doesn't come out, I think, until July for these. So that's going to be an interesting one. I have my reservations, but we'll check that out. Kyle Gray's 22 Archangels. I think this one also comes out in July, if you want to see some of the pictures on the back. And then there is Guides of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron-Reid. And so those are the cards. So these are the cards for the Colette Baron-Reid. Is that one your favorite? The 22 Archangels Oracle. It has like the 22 Archangels. And then the Ancient Stones by Rebecca Campbell. Okay, so tell me which one that you guys is your favorite. No, it was a surprise. They kind of surprise you with all of these. And so it's kind of neat. So like every single month that you don't know what you're going to be getting. Okay. Okay, so yeah, but okay, all right. So it's Ancient Stones and the Guides for you. Okay, that is so crazy because I started opening up the 22 Archangels ones. Rebecca Campbell, Ancient Stones 1 and 3. Okay, love it. Okay, yes, and so I'm saying like this is awesome because you get brand new. What is it called? Brand new card decks, and for $25, I got all of these. And it's a surprise and stuff like that. But I just have to say. Do I have these behind me? No, I don't have any behind me. Okay. A little bit of like a vent thing for anybody that has these guides. The guides, okay, is like this looks just like Kyle Gray's other freaking deck. Do you know Rebecca Campbell's freaking decks? These look like almost exactly alike. And this one looks very much like another one of her, because she probably used the same. She probably used the same illustrator. So do you see those versus these? Like it's so similar. It's a little annoying to be honest. Okay. The angels. Okay. Ancient and Guides. Okay. And here's one more thing. Okay. So I need you guys' help really quick as I open up all these freaking things. I thought it was going to be easier. Sorry. I want to get rid of some of my card decks. In fact, I want to get rid of a lot of my card decks. Okay. Because I don't like some of them, and some of them I really get, like, I just don't like them. Like, they make me angry that I even have them sometimes. And sometimes I love them, and I don't want to use them, and so I'm thinking about doing some kind of giveaway. So how can we do this giveaway for all my cards? Okay. All right, and we're about to get ready into some of the readings, but we got to figure it out. Yes. Okay, you noticed that too, Linda? Thank you. Yes. Giveaway time. Yes, exactly. So I don't know how we're going to do it, but I'm definitely going to. So if you have ideas, let me know. Good morning, Tara. Okay, it's so funny because Katie, she said the guides, and that's like the first one I picked up. So we're going to start with these. So, you know what really bothers me is when you open up a new deck and they smell. Oh, God. I don't even know what that smell is, but at least it's not that bad. Okay. Here we go. It says, accept the sacred partnership of the guides and awaken to more than you ever thought possible. Your true past, your true purpose, your power, and your potential. I love that. Can I freaking crack a window? Okay, I need to crack a window. This is not as bad as some of the other card decks that I have gotten. You guys, look. Okay, yay or nay, just by looking at the back of the cards and the front part of the card. Well, but just the back of the cards. Yay or nay? Do you like that or not? I really want to know what you think. And then look at these. Okay. I like that one. Okay. You say yes? Probably the coding. Yes. I've had a lot worse before. Ooh, the eyes of mystery. Okay, Jody, I'm with you. Okay. Tara's like, oh no. No. Oh man. What was Colette doing? Like, why are they all the same in different colors with barely any kind of differentiation on these? What the heck? Okay, so Carrie likes them. Let's see. You actually love them? Oh my gosh. OMG. Okay. They look alienish. Yes, they creep me out. Wait, they look like zombies. They do. And I'm like, seriously, like the back of these cards, like, what are you doing? Like, they're not even that cute. But let's see. So let's just break them in. Usually I like to touch every single one of the cards. That's how I break my cards in. Shuffle them a little bit. I knock 3 times, just trying, because that's what I was always taught by Doreen Virtue, that's what you do to be able to knock off any energy of the cards that you don't want there. And then you set your intention that these cards are only to bring forth information for the highest good for everyone that's that they're going to be reading. It's only 100% love and light. The teachers of the highest truth and compassion come in. And it's so funny too, because it's like, these cards, even though I do not like them that much at all, it's like they're very, very busy cards. Like I can already feel like the energy on it. I'm so good at reading energy. That is one thing that I will always say, yes, I'm like freaking amazing at, is reading energy. And these cards have so much energy on them. And it's probably because they have a lot of things to do. Like a lot of things to say. So let's just start really quick because it's going to be for overall, for right now. It is the emergence of hope, and it's number 44. And it says faith, trusting in a divine plan, all is well, and patience. I don't know why, but I'm picking up nervousness. And nervousness is like, remember, nervousness and excitement carry the same vibration. So if you're nervous about something, that means you're expecting a bad outcome, whereas opposed to excitement is expecting a good outcome. So if you have like something planned, something coming up, or you're just like nervous that you're not going to find a job, you're nervous for this job interview. I don't know why I'm saying job a lot. So maybe it has something to do with career, job, those kinds of things for whoever is listening right now. But also I have to say too that 44 is a divine number. It's a very, very strong number in numerology as well. And that also talks about finances, foundation, and security. So that is something for us to take forward. But it's literally saying that you really, I know you freaking hate this freaking saying, but we really have to live this saying. And that is, everything's happening for you, not to you. So sometimes things need to fall apart before they come together. Sometimes what you want is truly on the other side of fear. And so it's like, you have to pull up your britches and freaking keep going. Like you have to go and you have to trust that plan. And you have to I don't know why, but I'm also getting move up. There's a settling there that's happening, especially in the terms of career, finances, that kind of thing. And you need to step it up. Oh, and you're 44, Carrie. See, in numerology, yes. And Katie's too. She's like, I don't care for the pics. I hope the pictures are better. I was saying the same thing. They remind me of the dream weavers. Yes, exactly. Who said that? Yes, look at that. They're right there. The Dream Weavers Oracle deck. I judge the box by the cover. I like the box cover, but the cards too look zombie-like. Yes. And one thing too is that sometimes I love the cards and then I hate the messages. But look at this, y'all. This one is the other card that came up. It says the river dances into the sea, and it's number 3. So I freaking love the number 3. Flow state, trusting in an adventure. Oh my God. Like this goes freaking hand to hand with this. This freaking goes hand to hand. So that means like, I don't know why, but what's coming up to me is like when I applied for a government job working at their childcare center. And it was like, I remember I couldn't even like breathe. I was having an anxiety attack. I was having a panic attack just submitting in my application. Like who was I to, work for the government? Who was I to work for this prestigious, what I thought was a childcare center? And you might think it's stupid. You might be like, Heather, it's just a childcare center. No, that was like huge for me. That was going to like double my income. I was going to have so many more opportunities and things like that. And then here's the thing that I thought of with that job too. It's like, yeah, what if I got it? But then once I got it, like, was I good enough for it? Was I, going to be what they thought and everything else like that? Would they laugh me out of the interview? Like I had all those thoughts. And the thing is that we can't let that stop us. We have to keep on going, because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have been led into some other opportunities. Sorry, is this my son messaging me? No. Okay. It's my sister. Okay. One moment. I'm just going to turn this down for a second. And so we have to make sure that we push through. I don't know why, but there's a lot. Who here is, okay, never mind. I was gonna say who here is dealing with money issues, but I feel like a lot of us, are always dealing with like money issues, wanting more money, because look at that. That is green. It's looking like green with envy. And so the thing is like, you don't have to be envious. In fact, I don't know if you heard me say this before, but it's like, if you are jealous of somebody or something, it is because a part of you recognizes within yourself that is something that you can have. So if you find yourself jealous, it's because you're supposed to do that. So I found myself jealous of psychic mediums like my whole life. I had no idea that I was supposed to be one. No freaking clue. And so if you're jealous, then you need to do it. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Career, relationships. Okay. Perfect. Let me see. Upcoming vacation. All right. Okay. So let me do one more for here, because does anybody have, okay. This is freaking crazy. I was just about to ask this question, but I'm still going to ask it. The question I was going to ask is, anybody here have someone that has passed on that is associated with the number 21? So that means they either were born on the 21st, or, they were 21 years old, or what is the other thing? They passed away on the 21st, because I really feel a lot of mediumship with this card. And it says deaths reclaim a life. That sounds really morbid. Wait, okay, just really quick. Like, this is not me intuitively reading it. It says death reclaims life. How do you interpret that? How do you interpret it? I want to know how you interpret that. Just curious. And it says letting go the sacred quality of death, natural endings, and grief. Okay, your birthday is the 21st. Okay, so isn't it crazy how I look back and see how different we are now? Yes, Tara. My brother passed when he was 21. Okay, my son was born on the 21st, born in the year 1921. There we go. Okay. And it is really funny, because I felt like a lot of, what is it called? Male energy with the 21st, but I was just kind of curious. It wasn't, I wanted to do mediumship today, so I'm standing back, and I'm like, standing literally to see like, okay, guys, like, is anybody coming forward? But I really don't feel a lot of people coming forward, and I don't know the reason why, because usually they're always here. So I'm just going to keep on going, because if they are blocking me from talking to people on the other side right now, it must be for a reason, because like other messages need to happen here. It's not like they ever just like cut me off completely. Like that never happens. It just might not be the right time right now for me to connect with them. But this is literally number one. If you have that connection with that 21, then go ahead and definitely take that as a sign from them. But here's another reason why I wanted to say it's kind of strange, was because I had pulled those two cards, and this one was sitting right here, and I felt guided to pick this card up. And it was a few minutes ago when my sister texted me, right? Remember her? Remember I said my sister texted me? Well, guess what? She was born on the 21st. Isn't that so cool? Now, just really, really quick, you might, like, people are like, oh, it's a death card, and your sister freaking texted you. Oh my God, does that mean something's going to happen to your sister? No, nothing's going to happen to my sister, okay? Stop thinking so pessimistically. Stop putting your negative mindset in it. No, it's probably that somebody that's close to her is reaching out to her from the other side. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like the spirit world trying to like talk to her, let her know that she's here, and those kinds of things. The guy I'm in a relationship with, that came together on the 21st. Let me see. Oh, Shelly, I forgot that you're at an end of life doula, because I was looking for one of those when my mom passed. I think that's amazing. OMG. Okay, you guys, Holy crap. Okay, so Katie, this freaking card is for you. I don't know if I said that before I pulled it, but that was my intention, okay? And so even though these cards smell really bad, I hate the back of them to death, right? And I do not like the little alien zombie things that like lack character and stuff like that. But this is freaking amazing, Katie. Look at this. It is the love and partnership card. And you were literally just talking about your guy that you're in a relationship with got together on the 21st. And this is the number 12. So that'd be guided towards, usually would be like December or the 12th of the month. But it says collaboration, intimacy, power of dynamics. It seems like there's a give and take with inside of this relationship. It does seem like there's so contracted that you guys are supposed to be together in this moment in time. It feels like there's a lot of learning for each of you guys to do together. I'm seeing 2 a lot though. So 2, 2, 2, 2. 2 can be about coming together, but it could also symbolize the month of February. And also I'm seeing 2 very spiritual in nature as well. I'm seeing the moon, because the moon is really standing out in this card as well. So I do not understand. Like, did you guys do like the eclipse date together or something along those lines? I don't know, but I feel like it's more about having to come together in a spiritual sense, like almost like either he or you are going to be opening up. Like maybe you tell him more about like your spiritual thing, kind of like, oh, I attend coffee and cards, or I just got a deck of oracle cards, you know? And that's really funny that I said that about oracle cards. So are you into oracle cards? Like, did you just get a deck or something? Do you need to get a deck? Because that's really weird that they're talking about a deck of oracle cards. Yes. So let me see what else this is saying too. I don't know why, but I'm getting Indian too, but I don't know what that means. So I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to keep on going. Definitely feeling a lot of butterflies around you both. When I see butterflies in that sense, it usually represents a female in spirit. But I don't know why, but I'm feeling a lot towards him too. So I don't know if he has a mother or grandmother that passed that he was close to, but I'm really feeling something along those lines. And Katie said, we sat underneath the full moon one night. It was a really good night. Ooh, I love that. And the moon will be full on the 22nd. So that's kind of funny that you're connected to the 21st, Katie. And now the 22nd is that full moon. Maybe you guys need to do that a little bit more. I don't know. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. So let me know how that resonates. Oh, you know what? Wait. Where the heck is the guidebook? You guys, like, one sec. Oh, here we go. All right, let me look at the guidebook because I intuitively read that card, but let me see if it has anything more to say on this. All right, 48 and 49. Blah, blah, blah. It says, if you are open to beginning a new romantic relationship, be ready for it. Current relationships will deepen at this time as you give space for the other to be more like themselves, freeing you both to a greater expression of the beloved. It is divine will for you to find harmony and coherence as you've given the opportunity to heal old patterns and weave new ones together. And then it says here, right. Good partnerships are based in reciprocity and care. Mutual respect and acceptance. Now is the time to focus on relationships as opposed to time to cycle in your life. So again, it's just, I don't think it said anything new. It's literally just saying that it's a time for you to concentrate on that. That's probably going to be a catalyst for you in some way. Okay. Let me know. Let me know how, if anything else resonates. Okay. One more thing is that I can't smell, right? As you guys know, like I've lost my sense of smell. I used to say 10 years ago, but now it's probably been about 20 years. I just don't, I can't smell, but I can freaking smell this deck and it is not good. Okay. This was so accurate. I think the messages are great. Okay. Yeah. Isn't it kind of weird? You can't judge a book by its cover, right? Yeah, no problem, Katie. Like let it absorb, see if anything else. I know it was kind of weird, new card deck and all. So let's see. Yes. Where is Linda? Oh, Linda. You can't have life unfold without death in something. Oh, that's so true. Let's see what your card is. It says Zenith at the peak and it's number 2. And it says victory, achievement, and tangible abundance. Ooh, I think I know what this is going to say, but I really want to go to the card deck. Why do I always move these things around? So here is, so 2 is all about coming together. And it says here, it is number 28 and 29. And it says the natural cycle carries within a reminder to be humble. Nothing remains at the peak forever. The seasons must change as a natural part of law. Accept the fruits of all your hard work inside and out. That's what I was thinking. Like getting paid enough, getting paid your worth, you know, in every aspect, whether it's going to be day job, business, hobbies, that kind of thing, like owning your worth a little bit. And then it says, be here now with humility and gratitude and share your good fortune with others. This is a wonderful time for intimate exchanges and profound connections. Celebrate this peak moment and keep moving. More adventures in abundance will follow. So make space for them. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like, more like a fortune telling kind of situation happening here. I'm feeling like, did you guys hear that really weird noise? I heard like, so that's kind of freaking strange. I don't know what would make that noise. But anyways, I definitely feel like they're saying like, yes, now it's a time for like you to step up. I'm feeling really big Reiki with you too. So Reiki or pranic healing and stuff like that. I don't know if you do that, but I'm seeing like the, oh my God, chokore, is that what it is? Seeing the chokore for Reiki as well. And I'm seeing that too with the throat chakra. So then I'm wondering too, if that means like having to vocalize it, making it known, making known what you want as well. Those kinds of things. Very, very big connection with source energy, those kinds of things. Also, I'm going back to the throat again, and I wonder if it's thyroid. Thyroid's all good. You had that check and everything else like that, Linda. Just making sure that that is good. Because they keep on bringing me back to the throat. So they usually, when they do that, no, they're bringing me back to the thyroid. Like, I swear, like, that's exactly what it is. It has to be it, because I'm like, okay, can it be the lungs? I don't know what else is located in the throat, but I definitely feel like all of a sudden I just got like a hormone shift, and then I felt thyroid. I don't know. I do not know what else that I'm talking about, but anything else? Yes. Okay. I take supplements for it. There you go. Okay. All right. Perfect. You take supplements for your thyroid. Okay. For a second there, I'm like, this is like freaking crazy. And also I know this sounds kind of strange too, but do you have like a K name associated with you? Like either like a Kyle, Kate. I don't want to say Katie. I want to say another name, I think. Why did I stop on Katie though? Katie, Kyle, Keith or something. Let me know if that makes sense to you. It's like a K name, but I want to say more of a male name, but they're not really saying it. I'm just hearing like this name. And it's so funny too. So I pulled you another card too, and it says grace within the chaos, and it is number 8. So it's talking about abundance. Again, 8 is about abundance, about manifesting and things like that. And then look at that. Both of them have something on their neck. You see how she has that thing there? So we were talking about the thyroid. So making sure you stay up on it. I think I would, make sure that you're in those good ranges and all those kinds of things. Let me see. It says to accepting life's complexities. Then it says the seduction of distraction. So you're definitely getting called to move up amongst the chaos. So you might want to know exactly what's going to happen. You probably want to know like, okay, wait, I don't know what to do or whatever like that. I want to make sure I think about it. And Spirit's saying not to think about it. Just freaking do it. I feel like it has a lot to do with like spiritual stuff, but then at the same time also like job stuff. But it's like you're gonna have to keep on moving forward amongst it. It's not going to be a right time. It's almost like I was talking to my friend the other day, and we were talking about babies and stuff like that, how they want to be financially secure when they had a kid, and it's almost like you're never going to be financially secure. You're just going to have to freaking bam, take it. Does that make sense? You're just going to have to make that decision and freaking do it, or have it happen by accident, because you will always work out. It's not like you're going to have a kid and then be like, oh, sorry, can't afford you. I got to send you back. Said no one ever about their child they just had. Well, sometimes they do, but you get what I mean for the most part. Okay, we're going to move on to another card deck. You're definitely piggybacking on this one. Oh, I want to hear Kelly. And Katie said, wow, I have a level 2 Reiki, had been going to refresh and go further. I also have thyroid issues. Katie, OMG, WTF. And oh, that's so funny because I was getting the K name. I said like Katie. I'm like, do I want to say Katie? Which I don't know if it's Caddy or Katie, but I know I said K and yours is a C, but girlfriend, Spirit is still talking to you. And because I want to tell you something really quick. I went and I trained with John Holland. If you guys know who John Holland is, he was freaking amazing, right? Well, he comes and he does a mediumship gallery event for us at the end of our training, to basically show us how it works and stuff. And in that, he was connecting to me, which was awesome. He connected to my mom and blah, 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 blah. Well, now he stops talking to my mom. He moves on to somebody else. Well, then all of a sudden he's talking about an Ellen, and he's talking about a Danny, and he's talking about all this stuff. And I am like, I asked him the next day in class, and I was like, you disconnected from my mom, but then in the next reading, you said her name. You said Danny, which my name was Danny. Only my mom and my Aunt Judy called me Danny. I was like, and you did all those things. How is that happening? And he was just like, oh, that's just a coincidence. That's just nothing. And I'm like, no, my mom was still right there, and my mom wasn't ready to say goodbye yet. So Katie, the same thing with you. It's almost like Spirit, still knew that you needed to hear those messages and just kept on going, if that makes sense. Love John Holland and just attended one of his online seminars live. Yes. And John Holland's really awesome too with like animals and all those kinds of things. Oh, no way. Okay, so I finally got Linda's thing. I think that Instagram is a little bit delayed. And so Linda says her new grandbaby coming in is going to have Kyle as his middle name. There we go. Freaking love it. Yeah, and Christina, I'm definitely guided towards you with the 22 Archangels Oracle. Just really quick, because this kind of bothers me, is that, people will be like, oh, there's 22 Archangels. It depends on who you ask, okay? Because sometimes people say, oh, there's 11 Archangels, there's 22 Archangels, and stuff like that. But just kind of know this. The book, what is that called? The book, Come On. I feel like I'm telepathically telling you guys the name of this book. The Shack. It's more of a religious book, but that outlines it perfectly. There is no hierarchy over there. It's not like they have like the intern angels like I like, and then it goes to guardian angels, and then it goes to archangels and that kind of thing. Like our hierarchy is more of like a human earth kind of thing. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. So you might notice too that like there's 22. Okay. So here we go. So this is for whoever wants to, but this is freaking cool. Christina, Metatron is freaking coming forward, and it says heaven to earth, and it says your current situation is in alignment with your mission on earth. And it's almost like, I don't know why, but it's like I feel like they're freaking like trying to like push you more into your spiritual side of things. I'm also sensing like a woman that's in spirit. She's very, very faint, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's me, if it's like the day or whatever like that, but I definitely feel like if she wasn't a grandmother, then I feel like she was a mom who was older when she passed, or she could be like a grandmother that was like a mom to you, because she's making me feel like almost like, I hate saying this, but I just feel like quintessential, like almost like just passing away long term. Okay. So I feel like she had ongoing health issues. I also see a wheelchair, but then I feel like her pushing it aside. So I feel like maybe she was supposed to be in a wheelchair and then didn't, or something else like that. I feel like there's resistance to the wheelchair. So I'm sensing that. And I'm also sensing too, like, sorry, I just heard like old people food, so sorry if you're one of those people. I'm also seeing bologna too, so I don't know if she ate bologna all the time or something along those lines, or like Eckhard Meyer, those kinds of things. I'm also being drawn to like a B name, so this could be like Betty, Barbara, those kinds of things, like a older woman one. Definitely feeling like hospital or hospice when she passed, and I don't know if she had dementia or starting to do that, because my head's feeling kind of weird. So this is going to be somebody that was maybe onset dementia or whatnot, or like had a lot of that medication that messed with her mind. Okay, so let me see if you, yes, coming through more spiritual. Yes, that's my mom on the other side. Yes, she had term issues. She was in the wheelchair days before she died. Okay. And what was her name, Christina? I'm really curious about what her name, or if there is a B name associated with her. Yes. Okay. Let me see. Barbara was my mom, sister-in-law's mom. Ooh, see, learning to love myself more in the heart to bring in more of the spiritual. Yes. And I think too, and by the way, Metatron always comes in usually when it's talking about organizing, needing to get your stuff together, almost like needing to, what is that called? Like keep yourself accountable. Okay. Rita, Margaret. I don't know. I'm still stuck on the B name. But. So I'm just going back in, seeing if there's anything else that I could get. Unless she hasn't, I don't know why, but in my head just popped a Bobby. So I don't know if she has a son named Bobby, if there's a Bobby on the other side, but Bobby, or like, did you guys call her Baba or something? I can't get over it. Okay. So I'm going to keep on going with you because 2 cards came up to you. Daniel, OMG. I'm just curious about that. Could be her dad, Bob. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Could be your dad, Bob. I told you, Bob. I told you. So I was curious, Chris. My dad has passed Bobby. Okay. So women come on my left side, men come on my right side. So this is her trying to say that she's with your dad, Bobby. There you go. I just love it. And I'm not like giving myself kudos. I'm like, spirit knew that there was a B name associated with her. Oh my gosh. Okay. 1 second. My dad passed Bobby. Let me see. And it's so funny too, because then it was so, okay. Do you guys see this? How weird it is. It's like, we were talking about like her mom and she got Metatron, which is a very pinky purplish card. And then all of a sudden, like when we got the Bobby thing situation, it switched to more masculine. Dad had Alzheimer's. Okay, so they're both inside of my space. Okay, love this. So Danielle says divine discernment, trust in the message within. They are divinely guided. I don't know why, but I'm getting freaking chills when I'm talking about like possible dad coming through and stuff like that, because it says trust the messages within. They are divinely guided. I feel like he's like opened up now more to that spiritual kind of thing, and he's like, hey, do it. Like do it. Like we approve of it now. That kind of thing. Like almost like had it wrong situation. Something up with your dad's eyes. Did he also have glaucoma or something? Definitely feeling like an eye issue, unless he wore glasses or something. But there's something with his eyes. If it's not, so sometimes things could be literal, sometimes it'd be symbolic. I feel like there's something physically wrong with his eyes. If there wasn't, then it could be symbolic, and that could just be that he wasn't seeing things correct. Okay, so that could be it. And then there was something else too. I don't know why, but he was showing me like ghost hunting videos. So I don't know if it's you that's associated with those, or somebody else likes it or whatnot, or something that you need to get into or not be afraid of. I don't know. So let me know. Okay. So let me know. Oh my gosh. I have an Aunt Betty who passed very similar. Funny. She was married to Dan, which is the next card. Okay. That is freaking crazy. You said Rita and Margaret, and I thought of margaritas. LOL. Did she enjoy them? That is, hey, yeah. So Christina, did your mom like margaritas? We're just kind of curious. Yes, he had glasses later in life. Yes, he wasn't a believer in the afterlife. There we go. So that totally makes sense. My dad's name is Danielle. Ooh, girlfriend. Yes. Jenny. I love ghost hunting videos. Me too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to put this down, but Christina, that is freaking cool. I love it. Okay. Not sure. She was Italian. Okay. That is cool. So not sure about the margaritas. Who was that said that? So Wandering Turtles. Might have to think about it. I think my mom liked margaritas. Like her and my sister would go and have Mai Tais. So I know I'm talking to my mom a lot, so maybe that's it. We're going to do a couple of readings with this before we do pick a card and stuff. This is with the Ancient Stones by Rebecca Campbell. I don't think I have any of her cards. Okay. So I try to put the cards that I really like behind me right here, and then all the rest of them are in drawers. But seriously, you guys, every single one of her decks look the freaking same. What's the difference between this one and Healing Waters? What's the difference between this one and like the other ones? Like the backs are pretty. But seriously, I feel like, no offense at all to the illustrators, but can we get some card decks that look different? You know, I understand you have brand, but seriously, like it's bare. I don't know, boring a little bit. I love margaritas. My body rejects them. Oh yeah, and Christina, I feel like what it is like the biggest message too is that they want you to know that they're around, which is really funny because I don't know how long that you've been listening to this, but I wasn't able to do mediumship like 10 minutes ago, and then all of a sudden I got to you, and then I was able to do mediumship. So that's freaking weird, you know. The blue is pretty though. Yes, I just saw these cards. I'm glad you're showing them. Yes, see if you like them and those kinds of things. Okay, so let me see. Abby, yes, husband's present so much. Oh my gosh, it's so funny because yeah, I'm guessing, Abby, that he is passed. I have a question though. Like, I feel like he's bringing me to. I know it sounds kind of strange, and I don't know the reason why, but I feel like he's bringing me to the COVID days. So does this have something to do with around 2020, or you know, did he have to go into the hospital, you know, and have like, you know, I just don't understand why the reason why that was like the first thing that I was getting when I asked for him to step inside my space. Well, actually, he kind of came inside of my space. The very next thing I'm seeing that OMG, oh my gosh, this is so freaking crazy. Okay. Okay, yeah, you guys could see this. Okay, so I'm connecting to what I think is Abby's husband, right? And all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm getting a vision of this oracle card that I have, and it says, I always give you a kiss goodnight. Okay, and then I look down to see where in the world my freaking card deck is that has that card in it, because it's a mess over here. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to take my freaking camera, okay, because I want you guys to see this. Oh my God, you better. I gotta untangle stuff. Like, I am not very organized. Okay. So Abby, I hope you're watching this too, because I seen that card in my vision saying, hey, I always give you a kiss goodnight. And then look, let's see. Do you see how it's just like thrown around? And this is it right here. It's like peeking out. I always give you a goodnight kiss. Oh, see, hey, don't look at all of my horrible, dirty office, messy office. Is that not freaking cool? He would kiss me on the forehead every night while I was sleeping. Oh my God. I freaking love this. Okay. Yes. So he's always giving you a goodnight kiss. I freaking love that. In this too, it says soul agreement, and it says soul mission, soul plan, life purpose. So it's almost like there was nothing else that you guys could have done. That you guys could have done. He's showing me like a male, you know, so I don't know if you guys had a son or if there's like a younger male that's like in your life and those kinds of things, but I feel like he's bringing up a male as well, but it's like almost like also nothing that you could have done to prevent it. I am feeling very drawn to like the chest. So usually the chest has to do with like a heart or lungs, and so it could be a little bit of both, but I'm definitely feeling a problem with the lungs before he passed away. So let me know how that resonates, because he's coming through very light, you know, if you will. And so anyways, another card that he has pulled for you too is Hagstone, energy shield, protection. Yes. Inner strength. And my son passed right before he did. I'm so sorry, girlfriend. So first though, I think that this is him saying, hey, I am with you. I'm with the sun, you know, so that's really cool that he said that, he's like letting you know that. And then also too, remember this card, how it says that everything is happening for a reason. So there's nothing that you could have done. And also too, you know how I said like the heart, and then also like with the lung situation too. I wonder if that is also too because of like the heartbreak. But then look at this. It says Hagstone, and it says energy protection, inner strength. Like you got this. Okay. You have this. But for some reason, I'm also feeling too about the thing about, you know, definitely getting more people around you that can help you, like that support system. Like I feel like you have it. I don't know if it's waned since they passed or whatnot, but I feel like you need to bring more of those people that are into your life. Those kinds of things. Anything else? I feel like your son is coming through, and if this is your son, because he seems pretty young when he passed away. So I don't know, like, was he like in his late 20s, late 20s, I want to say late teens, early 20s or so. He's still showing me very young, you know, because he's making me feel like he's wearing like younger clothes and those kinds of situations. I'm still guided towards the number 20, you know. So is there a reason why that they would be bringing up 20? I thought it was the year 2020, but could it be a 20th of the month? He was 30. Oh, okay. So do you see how I did that? How I was like, no, I don't know why I'm saying late 20s. He was 30. And so it probably because that was the correct one, because I was channeling it. But anyway, so he was 30. I wonder what the 20 has to do with it. How long have they been gone for, Abby? Yes. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I could get, because he's not coming through very strong. Did one of them have like an underlying condition that like wasn't known about or something? I can't get over this feeling that I'm getting something along the lines of like knew about it afterwards, 4 years. Okay. So would that be 2020 then? Because that's 4 years ago is 2020. So I wonder, yes, let me see if there's anything else. Okay. All right. 1 second. I'm looking at my mediumship cards too. Oh my gosh. Look at this. And they say, I'm so much better now. Yes. Okay, 4 years for the son and 2 years for the husband. Okay, so I wonder, yep, all right, so that's what it is. So I'm so much better now. And do you see like the rainbow and those kinds of things? So I feel like a lot of times the rainbow can symbolize like LGBTQ community with me. But right now, I'm actually feeling like it's more like a promise that I'm not leaving you. You know, I'm not leaving you at all. And I love too that they're both over on the other side working together. I feel like they're showing you like yellow flowers as well. I don't know if gardening or being outside is something that you used to do and you don't do it, but I'm definitely feeling flowers with you, but I feel like it's more like the past situation. And I feel like they want you to like get not just get outside more, but like do things that you used to love to do, whether you used to garden or you've been wanting to garden or something along those lines. But I feel like trying to get you out there, maybe even go camping and stuff like that. They're like completely 1000% with you, but it's almost like they want you to keep on living. Like you're still here for a reason. And it's like your reason is to have fun now. You know, like that's one of the biggest things that they want for you. Oh my gosh, 3 years for a daughter. Your daughter passed away too? My gosh, can we just like lift freaking Abby up right now? Sending you so much love. Oh, your son gardened all the time, had a huge green thumb. Oh, okay, there we go. And that would make sense. The reason why I'm like, yes. But I wonder too if there's something that you could do like in his honor. You know what I'm saying? Like keep it going or something along those lines. Maybe that's the reason why that he was bringing it up. So, wow. Okay. Yes. Okay, just really quick too, like Michelle Oliver, as soon as I read that, it says, might you have a message from a spirit world for me? You really appreciate it. I don't know why. And I feel like there's a lot of spirits that are around you. So I feel like you have a lot of past loved ones. But as soon as I read that, I feel like a male coming forward. I don't know if this is somebody that you used to date. I don't know if like you just went to school with them or something along those lines. When I said school, it kind of felt, I feel like this is like a friend, like a friend or a boyfriend or something like that, or you hung around your boyfriend. And I don't know why, but I'm feeling very, like an accident with him. And I'm also feeling like a J name, but just let me know how that resonates, because I don't know if it's like the friend or his name, but I'm feeling that J name, like Jason, Jason or like a James or something. So let me know. I'm sorry, it's been a rough 4 years. I'm planting my garden tomorrow. There we go, Abby. I freaking love that. Yes, I'm giving you so much love right now because, I can't even imagine all of this stuff for you. Yes. But I just love how that they're coming forward and then they're like, hey, you know what? You don't have to be without us. We're still here. We just don't have bodies. Yes. Jason was my brother who passed. Oh my gosh. And Jason was your friend. There you go. And Michelle, I'm just curious, did Jason pass? Yes. Okay. And also Michelle too, I'm just curious how he passed. He wasn't giving me many details. He was just feeling like really like emotional around it and that kind of thing. Like I think it's just because maybe it came as a shock is what I was guessing, like literally guessing. Because Jamie, who's Tara, you mentioned Jamie was in an accident. What Jamie? Okay, thank you. I really need this. I felt them all for real. Yes. Just really quick, Abby. It's like the I posted this once too, but it's like don't discriminate against the past people. Because they what is it called? Because they don't have bodies, right? So they can still be hanging out with you and everything else like that, even though they don't have bodies. Ah! Okay. All right, so that one's gonna have 4. Okay. Love you, Abby. Mwah. Brother-in-law work accident. Ooh, yes, 3 weeks ago. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Michelle. My husband Gabe passed away last year. Oh, let me see about. I feel like the Jason's the one that's coming through more than Gabe. I think it's because Jason has a lot to say to a lot of people. Like I feel like he really, really wants everybody to know that, like, hey, like it's just such a shock. I don't know. It just seems like a shock. That's the only thing. Oh, my friend Jason died of an overdose. There you go. That makes sense. And then, but here's a weird thing, like accident. So I don't. All of a sudden, I hear fentanyl, which I think that's actually pretty common. I don't know. But anyways, I don't know if he knew. I guess he could have done it on purpose, but I don't know why I was getting an accident. So I think that's really interesting. Wow. Okay. But not saying that Gabe's not with you. In fact, let me just do this. Like a message from him, believe in yourself that you can do it. I don't know why, but Gabe, like, did he actually know that he was going to pass away or something along those lines? I get more of like that feeling, as opposed to like a really big shock with Jason, but just let me know. His daughter is graduating this week. Oh my gosh. Wow. So much love to everybody that's going through all of this. Yes. All right. We're going to pick a card too. So then it's like, maybe if you want a message from a past loved one, like, hey, what do you have to freaking say to me? Maybe you want a message from your spirit guides. Maybe you want a message from your higher self. Whatever issue that is coming forward to you right now, I want you to put it out there into the universe. You can do this by commenting it if you're comfortable. Being like, spirit, I want to know about X, Y, and Z. If you're not comfortable putting in the comments, no worries at all. You can go ahead and say it out loud where you are sitting right now. And so you can say, hey, I really, really, really want guidance on this. Remember, the more energy that you put into it, like the more that they're really going to understand what you want the guidance on. And so if you're not comfortable with that, then you can say it inside of your mind, being like, hey, I really, really want this kind of guidance. And then you're going to choose A, B, or C. C, B, or A. Which one is drawing you in? C, B, or A? A, B, or C? B, A, C, C, B, A. I'm saying them all in different ways and stuff like that because it might sound like I'm saying one of them higher than the other. One of them you might seem like a little bit more resistant to it. A, B, or C? C, B, A? B, A, C? C, A, B? All right. All right. Yes. Thinking about you, Michelle. My mama, what is my next step? Oh, I love it. My mama to feel better and need guidance about upcoming trip. Oh, I love this. Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay. We got some A's, got some B's. Let's see. A couple of C's on Insta. Okay. B-A-C. I love it. Jenny's taking all of them in that order. B-A and C. I love it, freaking Jenny. Yeah, and you can do it too. So if you don't have one that's like really standing out, just take all of them. And I should let you guys know each card has 3. So sorry, we might be here for a second. Okay, I'm going to try and make them through really potent and clear and concise. All right, so here we go. So first one for his card A, for the healing stones, it is not forgotten. Messages from spirit, and it says unbroken freaking connection. Bam. So if you are somebody who is wanting a freaking message from the other side, from a past loved one, bam, A is freaking here for you, because it is saying that the spiritual world, the person that you're wanting to in spirit, no matter if I connect to them or not, are freaking with you. This is like your sign. The more that you freaking believe in these little signs and coincidences and things like that, the more that they're freaking going to happen, because now spirit will know that you're speaking their freaking language. Okay. But I don't know why, but I'm also was feeling past life regression too with this as well. Definitely a lot of feminine energy coming off of this card. So if you have some kind of male past loved one as well, not saying that they're not around, but definitely feeling more feminine with you, because I feel like the feminine is saying to you, for card A people, like, stop trying to like always work on yourself. Stop trying to always make things better. They're literally saying sometimes you just freaking need to chill. Okay. Sometimes you just need to chill. You just need to like love yourself, love everything else. It's almost like if you want a change that's happening in your life, it's almost, I get this vibe that you need to like, clean up the vibration of the stuff that's going on now, clean up your freaking perspective of your life, of this world right now. So it's almost like, I don't know why, but it's just like maybe you're closer to like what you truly want in life than you think. So like, for example, I know like a lot of people too, they're like, oh, I want to be rich and successful. I want to be able to take trips. I want to be able to do all these things. But it's like, is that really truly what you want? Because I tell you what, nothing in my life is as wonderful, as amazing as it is when I'm sitting with my husband and my son, and it doesn't matter what we're doing, because we've gone on trips, we've went on trips to Texas, to Utah, blah, 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 all over the place. And those times are not any more special as it was the other night when my son stopped by and we were watching Jeopardy together, So I feel like going ahead, changing your perspective is going to help out a lot with the card A people, okay? And it's also too about, instead of thinking like, and keep on, guessing, was this a sign? Was this a sign? Was a sign? Just freaking believe in it. It doesn't freaking hurt anything. Believe in that magic. And I don't know why, but definitely that spirit too. Like, I'm bringing up the name Mary. So I don't know if she was like Catholic because of Mother Mary, or if like her name was Mary, whatever like that, but definitely feeling like a big M name. It could be Marie as well. Okay. There we go. All right. And so then this one, this is the Clet Baron Reed Guides one. Jophiel, trust the unfolding. And it says, there is no wrong path. Only choices that take you closer to or further than love. Yes, I'm going to freaking release a podcast episode on this too, because it's like, what makes a successful life? What makes it like awesome and amazing and all those other things? I was just talking to my husband about it yesterday, and it was like, when I cross over on the other side and I'm talking to all my spiritual peeps, and they're going to be like, Heather, what was Earth like? I'm not going to tell them, oh man, I freaking made $100,000 a year and it was freaking hard. No, you're probably going to talk about the love, that you love and lost. You're probably going to talk about how crazy it was. Last night I was like, hey, I'm going to tell my freaking spiritual peeps about how I love this freaking show called Ghost Adventures. And then I blew up my air mattress in the freaking living room, and I never ever took it down, so that every Friday and Saturday night, me and my husband could be like vegetables or whatever like that, and just lay down and on the air mattress and watch freaking Ghost Adventures, So, but anyways, this is also talking about trusting your path. Trusting it, I don't know why, but it's just like, hey, you have to trust that if things were meant to happen a different way, they would have. Okay, God would have intervened. We are not smarter than God, source, spirit, and things like that. I'm also getting hair too, so I don't know if you need to get your hair done. I don't know if like you did something different with your hair since they last passed away, or something along those lines, but definitely feeling like hair. Okay, so if you didn't get your hair done, maybe you need to go get your hair done. Maybe get yourself a new little hairdo. I don't even understand what these cards are saying. Very, very strange. But anyways, Number 44 came up. Remember, this was the very first card that I pulled in this deck, and it's number 44. It says the emergence of hope, faith, trusting the divine plan, all is well, and patience. Now, here's the thing. I just have to say that Spirit is asking you to trust, not to have faith. It's completely different. Faith is freaking noticing that, faith is based off of no evidence. Okay. Just have faith that he'll do it. Just have faith, like I don't like the word faith. Have trust, and trust is based off of prior evidence. So it's almost like, have you always been taken care of? Has everything always worked out, even though it was hard and not in the way you planned? All those answers are probably freaking yes. So that's the reason why that you can trust. You can trust that things will always work out for you for your highest good. Remember that relationship that you probably prayed about and then it didn't work out and you're like, oh, thank God it didn't. Remember those times. I don't know why, but card A people, like you're getting a little bit of like a tough love situation. It's like a lot of different things are going on for card A with a lot of different people. Okay. So the biggest thing though, I feel like Spirit is trying to say, I had my phone on airplane mode. I don't understand how this is working, how it's happening, but I feel like everyone for card A, the biggest thing is going to be trusting in yourself. But if you can't trust in yourself, then you need to rely on Spirit until you actually get that confidence to be able to trust in yourself. Going ahead and asking for signs, asking for signing your signs, getting out your tarot card deck, whatever will help you trust in your path more. I don't understand. Yeah. I do need to get my hair cut. It's almost down to my butt. Oh my gosh, Tara. Like I'm so used to you being like, about this length or maybe even shorter. I went from blonde to red a few days ago. Ooh, Abby, I love it. I can feel my mother talking to me through these cards. She's always obsessed with my hair, and it's been growing like crazy. Bam. Phone is confirmation. Yes, and think about it too. I think that happened. I always look at the time. So 9:51 or 9:52. So it could be someone with this month of September, or also 51 or 52 when they passed, or 1951 or 50. You get it, 51, 52. My roots are showing. It's always been long. Oh, got you. I chose, having a past life Akashic record reading this week. Bam. I'm struggling with my marriage, and it's my perspective that leads to tweaking. Need help trusting. I'm a hairstylist. Also seeing 444 nonstop. Bam. That is some freaking awesome spirit confirmation. It's 8:52 in Texas. See, there you go. Different. There you go. So I wonder if it's August. All right. So here's card B, people. I chose card C, but we'll see. Card B is nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected. You'll find a way. So I don't know why, but as soon as I seen this card, it's almost like no matter, like the first thing is that you might be like, how can I go on also without people? Like, how can this happen? How all this stuff. And it's like, hey, you have that inner strength. Everything is working out according to the divine plan, even though we might not freaking realize it. Believe me, I want to have a talking to with my mom. I want to have a talking to with all of my aunts and uncles, that freaking left. Like I have so many freaking questions, but you're going to get that. This is my other sister. This is my other little baby sister. So maybe that's a sign. Maybe it has to do with your younger sibling or something. Let me just turn it all down. Why is everybody like bothering? My husband was like talking to me during coffee and cards. He never does that. But anyways, I'm also going to look at the guidebook because I don't think I used the guidebook on this one. Okay. So nothing is impossible. Okay. It's number 104 and 105. So that could be January 4th, January 5th, or October 4th or 5th. And that's really funny too, because my first marriage, I was born on January 5th. So I'm going to listen up a little bit. It says, things will likely not turn out the way you thought they would, or even the way you may have hoped. However, in the end, it's possible that they will turn out even better than you could have imagined. Many faith paths are just to embrace life's changes and to trust that if something is for us, it cannot be taken from us. For our destiny, when embraced, is written in stone. If life hasn't been going according to plan, fret not, because things are going to be woven on your behalf. Your path and desires haven't been forgotten. They're just a little different from what you thought. Have faith, trust, and open mind and heart. You'll find a way through it, and in a day not too distant, you'll see how life has been unfolding for you every step of the way. And then it says the activation is, I open my mind and heart to the unexpected. Everything's working out on my behalf. We just have to keep on saying that until we believe it. It's almost like a fake it till you make it kind of situation. Okay, holy guacamole. Ham said I need to go back to the basics to my gifts to come back better than before. So that confirms it. Dang. Jeff is Jason's younger brother and his girlfriend is my friend. All of us are good friends. Michelle, I freaking love this. And look, who is Michael? So I definitely feel like card B people, especially, but it doesn't mean that it's not you, if it's card B people. Michael's my brother. And it's a spiritual acceleration. You are experiencing spiritual upgrades. Move forward. And also, doesn't remind you of the Avatar movie as well. I'm also feeling guided to the month of September with this card as well. But it's like, hey, you know what? I know it's not. I don't understand the reason why this always freaking comes up. Okay, it is not me making it up. It is not. Okay, it is not. Okay, it is freaking spirit saying this, and that is, no matter what your question is for card B, the answer is spiritual. I know that freaking kind of sucks. I know that sometimes that we want other things, but it's like going down your spiritual path. You're going to be able to trust yourself more, trust in God more, trust in your life more. You're going to have more freedom. You're going to be able to what is it called? Like move up in any other freaking kind of way. When I opened up to my gifts and things like that, and I started getting more spiritual, my health freaking improved. I made more money. My relationship improved. Everything improved. So that's the thing. So anything that you're having problems with, it's like you need to go down that spiritual path. And it's like right now you might be like, no, Heather, I really having like health issues. I'm really having this problem. And it's like, yes, you need to be looking at that spiritual side, because the spiritual self is the biggest and largest part of you. Does that make sense? So you have to nourish that. And sometimes you might not be getting the answers that you need because you're meant to go down that path. So just like with me, with my freaking seizures, in my freaking book and stuff like that, like I had to go down this path in order to figure out what caused my seizures, like 10 years freaking later. If I didn't do that, if I didn't go through all those doctors not knowing what the heck was going on, then I wouldn't have opened up to my gifts. Why am I opening up this? This is not even the one, is it? No, this is Kyle Gray's. One moment, please. See, that's how unorganized I am, y'all. All right. One moment. I want to see what Michael also has to say. All right. So it is 69 and 70. And it says, your roadblocks have been facing are tumbling down. Angels are giving you the go-ahead. Now is the time. Move forward in the knowledge that the divine is opening up the way to experiences, opportunities, and connections that will help you live with purpose and live on purpose. With all that's happening, it's important to stay rooted in your spiritual practice and connection with the divine, because loving this presence is the reason you are who you are today. In the speed of it all, take the time to pause, reflect, and be grateful for where you are today. Bam. This energy of acceleration will not only catapult you into opportunities and experiences that will carry you towards success and achievement, but will also take you beyond some of the people and the places you once felt at home with. There's a good chance that some people will feel left behind or unseen. So be aware that they will require tenderness and consideration. The ultimate key to growth is to never forget who you truly are and where you have come from as you go further and reach higher. I'm just going to leave that there. All right. And this also B is the dream co-creation number 26. And it says manifestation, divine partnership, frequency, and alignment. Number 1, card C people. Card B people. Maybe card C too. Going ahead, paying attention to your dreams, paying attention to where your thoughts are. If you're thinking about going somewhere, doing something, taking this, doing that, you're doing it for a reason. You're just apprehensive probably because you just need to know the steps. No big deal. You can ask spirit for signs to make sure that you're going on the right path. But yep, definitely seeing a lot of blue as well with these card B people. So that's going to be that you need to communicate. And sometimes, I don't know why, but I'm picking up too, you need to communicate with yourself as the number 1 person. And so making sure that that you realize how you feel about it, and then keep on going. All right. So definitely for card B people, it's definitely time to take action on it and to use your spiritual path. And then also your manifestation abilities. Okay. So what you think about truly does become. Okay, here we go. So we're going to move on really quick to card C, I think. Yes. Totally resonates. Definitely doesn't suck. Hem told me to practice my breathing and that I'm safe now. And I'd be confident in that. Ooh, I love it. Okay, so card C, it says obstacle. And it says find another road, flexibility, and change. Ooh, I love this. So this is literally saying that whatever is you think is working for you, it's not working anymore. Okay, so that means you need to change things up. You need to go a different road. And I don't know why, but definitely this is also something within your mind. So that means that you are not maybe thinking about this correctly. Maybe you're letting fear get in the way. All right. So it says 106 and 107. There's nothing. Let's see. Wow. Okay. So many phone interruptions. It's 10 o'clock. So 10 on the dot. So it's October. So my mom was born in October. So I'm going to take that. And also, yeah, my son was born in November. So October. Number 10. 10 is literally about endings, making way about to new beginnings. But it says here, when obstacles appear on your path, it's easy to feel frustrated and stubbornly try to push on things, though. However, sometimes obstacles occur in order to show us another way. This alternate route may feel like a detour, but if you're able to zoom out of your life and gain a greater perspective, you might find that you thought was an obstacle was actually a blessing all along. Pay attention to where there's ease and where you're trying to stubbornly cling, push, or force. If you trust the seasons of your life and let it move through you, you'll not only find more flow and ease along your journey, but more fun and joy too. Okay? I think that each person chose card C just needs to absorb into that, because right now I'm like, oh, is there an obstacle? I don't know if I feel one. So I'm going to ponder on that. Ooh, I forgot. Card C people, you have more than the 3. This says here, zenith in the peak, it's number 2. It's talking about things are coming together. So with the obstacle that you thought was going to be happening, you're going to achieve it, because it literally says here, victory, achievement, tangible, a freaking abundance, a coming together. So whatever you think is not going to work out, this is your freaking sign that it freaking is going to work out. All right. Orion, love this. Manifestation vortex. Focus your energy with unwavering faith to manifest the outcome you desire. Yes. This is going to be, instead of thinking like, nothing ever works out for me, everything freaking sucks, like going through that. No, you are going to freaking have a great time. This is freaking going to happen. You are. See yourself wherever it is that you want to be, whether it's going to be the new job, new, relationship, now you guys are getting married or whatever it is. You have vibrant health. You're doing it. Go ahead and do it. And it's like almost like knowing too that, you might have to push through a little bit more, because you might not feel worthy or good enough for whatever it is that you are dreaming up, but keep on working on it, So I'm just going to ask you, I was going to tell you this really quick thing that's bringing up, guys, I'm training for bodybuilding right now. And it's so funny too, because I cannot visualize winning a competition. I can't do it. It does not allow me to do it, because I'm like, no, I'm not good enough. I don't know all these things, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, Heather, what kind of person can't even visualize themselves, winning first place? And it could be because, I'm just not ready yet. It's still too new. So what I'm visualizing though, is the true novice, the people who have been, never on stage before. And I'm not even going to try number 1. I'm going to say top 3, and I'm going to work towards that. And I'm going to try and push myself. Does that make sense? So even though you might not feel good enough for up here, work your way up to feeling better. So now it's been months or whatever, almost a freaking year since I've been training. And so it's like, I'm working my way up. So it's like, be gentle with yourself, but also, aim a little bit higher. Okay. All right, so let's see. And then this is also card C people. Love this. Epiphanies sing at dawn. And it is number 7. So that could be July, which is hilarious because 10 was when my mom was born. July was when she passed. And it says aha moments, awakening, new directions, and potential. I feel like this is going to be happening soon for you. So if you chose card C, then I really feel like you're going to have that aha moment. You're going to freaking realize what you need to do or what you want to do, or you're going to be able to find a compromise. It's number 38 and 39. Ooh, so close. I'm 40 already. But it says here, in your current situation, stop trying to figure things out with your mind and self-will alone. And instead, surrender to spirit. Ask for your solution and it will come. But only when you let go of the need for the exact timing, form, and manner in which it was delivered. The best way to prepare is to engage in some repetitive, mundane activity. While doing something completely unrelated, you will receive a divine download. Go for a walk, garden, do the dishes, paint, or dance if you're able. You're on the right path now. Trust the spirit has a plan, and all your answers will be gifted to you when you truly are ready to receive them. So maybe you do need to go out rollerblading or whatever. That's what I did, and I connected to my guides, so you need to do something to distract you in order to get some of those answers that you need. Because sometimes, meditating is not the way that a lot of us get the information. So it can be through something like exercise, going for a run or going for a walk or gardening. It gets you in the zone. Even puzzles can do this. If you get my Spiritual AF library, that has the alternate ways to meditate, 22 ways to get centered and connected without meditating. So look inside of the Spiritual AF library, and that's free. So if you chose card C and you're like, hey, Heather, I cannot meditate, then go ahead and in the Spiritual AF library, if you don't already have it, I'll put a link to grab it. It's free in the comments. Okay. So let me see. It says, I feel like more like C now, a tad of A. There you go. I just got rollerblades for Mother's Day. Oh, and we're buying starts for our garden today. Freaking love that. That is a freaking sign for sure. That's a lot of personal info that should discuss private. There's a lot of spammers up behind you after this. Go to Heather's page. Ooh, okay. Gabe kept his passing. Oh, there we go. I can see that. Michelle. You can win it, Heather. You're stunning. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. I love you. But yeah, I'm gonna get on off of here, but I'll see you guys on the Spiritual AF Life podcast tomorrow. And thank you for everybody who bought me a coffee. So I love that. So I said my what is it called? My love language is coffee. So the link is in the description if you want to buy me a coffee, because I was actually just about to go and make myself a coffee, another one, but maybe I'm going to go out and get one. But I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. And if anything, I think I'll see you back here next Sunday. So I love you.